What if consistent bookings aren't a marketing problem, but a time and budget allocation problem no one ever taught you to solve? The real question is, how do you decide where time should end and money should begin? Let's dive right in. Most photographers either overspend on tactics that don't convert or underinvest entirely and wonder why bookings stay inconsistent. The US Small Business Administration recommends allocating 7 to 8% of gross revenue to marketing. But the real question is where that budget goes and how many hours per week you can sustain without burning out. If you are watching this series and want a clear structure to apply what we are covering here and beyond, the Elite Success Accelerator is available to join for free. It gives you a framework you can immediately apply. The link is in the description. This is episode 4 in our 5-part series on photography marketing. We've covered the complete strategy overview, how to create a marketing plan that gets executed, and how to build a website that converts. Today we are breaking down exactly how to structure both time and financial investments so marketing becomes a predictable system instead of a constant drain. The standard recommendation is 7 to 8% of gross revenue for business generating less than $1 million annually. For a photographer earning $100,000 per year, that translates to $7,000 to $8,000 in annual marketing investment. But that number means nothing without context about where you are in your business and what you are trying to accomplish. Marketing budget isn't a fixed percentage you set and forget. It shifts based on your growth goals and your current booking rate and whether you are building visibility from scratch or maintaining momentum you've already created. The photographers who struggle most are the ones who are either spend nothing and hope referrals carry them, or throw money at tactics without tracking what actually generates bookings. New businesses should expect to invest more heavily upfront, both in time and money, while established photographers can maintain growth with 10 to 15% of their time on marketing. New businesses often need 20 to 30% of their working hours dedicated to visibility and lead generation. The financial investment follows a similar pattern. High-growth services often invest up to 20% of revenue into marketing during scaling phases. If you're trying to grow aggressively in your first 2 years, expecting to stay at the 7 to 8% baseline is unrealistic. You're building awareness from zero, which costs more than maintaining awareness you've already established. The trade-off is straightforward. You can invest money to accelerate visibility through paid channels, or you can invest time through organic strategies like networking, content creation, and SEO. Most new photographers have more time than money, which means the early years are heavy on sweat equity. As revenue grows, you can shift toward paid strategies that buy back your time. What this looks like in practice: year 1, expect to spend 15 to 20% of revenue on marketing, heavily weighted toward time investment. Years 2 through 3 transition toward 10 to 12% as organic channels mature. Year 4 and beyond maintain at 7 to 8% with proven systems running automatically. As businesses grow, the focus shifts from lead generation to lead nurturing and brand loyalty. Early on, you need volume. You need people to know you exist. Later, you need quality and lifetime value. A client who books you 3 times and refers 5 friends is worth more than 10 one-time clients who found you through aggressive advertising. Customer acquisition cost tends to rise as you exhaust early adopter channels. The first clients are often the easiest to find because they are actively searching and you are a fresh option. As you saturate your immediate network and local search visibility, reaching new audiences requires more sophisticated marketing funnels and often higher investment. If you're realizing that your marketing still depends on you remembering to post, follow up, or promote when things slow down, that's exactly the gap ESA is designed to close. It turns these concepts into repeatable systems instead of one-off efforts. Link in the description. Successful solopreneurs spend an average of 5 to 10 hours per week on marketing activities. That translates to 1 to 2 hours per day, or 1 full day per week dedicated entirely to marketing. If that sounds like a lot, consider how much time you spend hoping clients find you versus actively making sure they do. Marketers who use automation tools are 46% more likely to report a well-executed strategy. Automation doesn't mean impersonal. It means consistent. Email sequences, social media scheduling, and CRM workflows ensure marketing happens even when you are in the middle of a wedding or buried in editing. Batching content creation saves up to 40% of time compared to daily creation. Dedicate 1 day per month to creating all your social content, schedule it, and move on. That single habit frees up hours every week that you can spend shooting or with your family. Small automations compound. A booking link in your email signature saves you from manually sending scheduling information. An automated follow-up after inquiries ensures no lead falls through the cracks while you are on location. A review request after delivery generates testimonials without you remembering to ask. Each saves minutes that add up to hours over the course of a month. Time-saving systems to implement first. Social media scheduler loaded with 1 month of content at a time. Email welcome sequence that runs automatically for new leads. CRM with automated follow-up reminders at key intervals. Email marketing consistently delivers the highest ROI at $36 for every dollar spent, followed by SEO and content marketing. These aren't the flashiest activities. They don't generate instant gratification or viral moments, but they are the most effective at generating qualified leads who actually book. The temptation is to chase whatever marketing tactic is trending. Last year it was TikTok, before it was Instagram Reels, before that it was Facebook ads. The photographers who build stable businesses ignore the noise and focus on channels with proven compounding returns. For local businesses, Google Business Profile Optimization offers the highest ROI for zero financial cost. Claiming and optimizing your Google Business Profile is free and directly impacts local search visibility. When someone searches for a photographer in your area, your profile is often the first thing they see. Photographers who blog receive 67% more leads per month than those who don't. Each blog post is a new page that can rank for different keywords. A wedding photographer who blogs each wedding with a venue name, location, and relevant details creates dozens of pages that can rank for venue-specific searches. The investment is time, not money, and the returns compound over years. Paid advertising works, but only when your website converts and your offer is clear. Ads fail when you are paying to send traffic to a site that doesn't close. I recommend photographers build their organic marketing first, then layer in paid ads once they've proven that their website converts. That way, every dollar spent on ads has a predictable return. For early-stage photographers, networking and direct outreach yield faster results than SEO, which takes 6 to 12 months to mature. As a new business, you can't wait 6 months for your first clients. You need bookings now, which means prioritizing activities with immediate payoff. As your businesses mature, the priority shifts. SEO and content marketing become more valuable because they generate leads without ongoing effort. Email marketing becomes essential because you have a list worth nurturing. Automation becomes possible because you have proven systems worth replicating. Match your marketing activities to your business stage, not what other photographers are doing. A photographer with 10 years of vendor relationships and a robust email list shouldn't be marketing the same way as someone in their first year. The tactics that build their business aren't the tactics that will build yours at this stage. Small businesses outsource marketing more than any other task except accounting. The question isn't whether outsourcing makes sense in general. The question is whether it makes sense for your business at your current stage. The transition from doing everything yourself to build systems that work without you is uncomfortable. It requires letting go of control, investing money before seeing returns, and trusting that someone else can represent your brand. But it's necessary for sustainable growth. Outsource tasks when the cost of the freelancer is less than your hourly billable rate. As a photographer, if you bill $300 per hour for photography and can hire someone to handle social media for $50 per hour, outsourcing makes obvious financial sense. You are buying back time at a 6-to-1 ratio. If you are just starting out and your time isn't yet fully booked, doing it yourself makes more sense. You have hours available that aren't generating revenue anyway. Using those hours for marketing is free in terms of opportunity cost. Once your calendar fills and every hour has earning potential, the equation flips. Marketing automation drives a 14.5% increase in sales productivity and a 12.2% reduction in marketing overhead. The transition doesn't happen overnight. It starts with documenting your current process, identifying repetitive tasks, and automating or outsourcing them one at a time. Using a scheduler integrated with marketing emails reduces booking friction, increasing appointment hold rates by 20%. These are the kind of tasks worth outsourcing first, repetitive, time-consuming, and easy to systematize. Track conversion rate and cost per acquisition. How many website visitors become inquiries? How many inquiries become bookings? How much did you spend to acquire each client? The average conversion rate for professional service websites is between 2.4 and 5%. If your website is converting below 2%, you have a website problem before you have a marketing problem. When time and budget are aligned, marketing stops draining resources and starts producing predictable returns. That's the difference between reacting to bookings and actually planning a business. If you want help putting this into a system instead of trying to piece it together yourself, the Elite Success Accelerator is built exactly for that. ESA gives you clear frameworks for visibility, lead generation, and automation, so your marketing works even when you are busy shooting or editing. You can join ESA for free. The link is in the description. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss episode 5. That's where we define your ideal photography client, because once you know exactly who you serve, every decision about time, budget, and marketing gets a lot simpler. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.